Hey guys, Making Money with Gary. Today is September 13th, 2024. Today is Friday, and I'm out in my secret honey hole picking spot. And I've been out here for 3 hours. I'm approximately 7 miles from the house. And I have to come to these areas once in a while when my yard gets depleted. So my yard's kind of depleted, so I'm out here picking some out here at this spot. I've been coming to this spot for roughly around, I don't know, a couple of years. And I like this spot because the trees drop big needles, so I like coming here. And when I leave here, I usually stop at the shopping store and go shopping on the way home because it is 7 miles from the house about. So I want to tell you what I sold today, but first I want to show you what a $7 handful looks like. And right here is my shoe. My shoe's a size 13. So if you look at my shoe, you can see these are 2 or 3 inches longer. These are like 16 inches long. And they can fluctuate between 14 and 16 inches long. They're long needles. And right here is $7 worth. And this is $7. And it's a little over half of a $13 roll, which is, it's around 4 ounces right here. Yeah, that's all that is, 4 ounces. Okay, guys, I'm putting that in the bag. Now I'm shaking the bag up, and I'm showing you this bag. See, 7 pounds? Look at it. It's the bag is 3/4 of the way full. And it's definitely 7 pounds, if not more. And I've been out here, like I said, for 3 hours picking. And I love coming here because the needles are nice and fresh. They all just fell. Nobody knows about the spot but me. I come here often, and I'll pick when the yard gets depleted. And now I'm going to go into what I sold real quick. I sold 3 2-pound orders today, and I sold 1 1-pound order, which one person bought 2 2-pound orders back to, and I sent them all together. Another person bought 1 2-pound order. Another person bought a 1-pound order, which is 18 ounces, 1 pound, 2 ounces. And a 2-pound order is a 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Now, I also give extra with my orders, but I'm going to tell you what I made on them 3 orders, because one was a double order. Okay, the double order I made $100 on, because I make $50 every time I sell 2 pounds. So I made $100 on that, because that was 4 pounds. And then the other 2-pound order I made $50 on, so that's $150. And then the 1-pound order I made $27 on. So that's $177 in my pocket today. I made $177 in my pocket. And let me tell you what the gross is for all these needles. Well, a 2-pound order is $70 gross. That's with shipping, taxes, and paying Etsy. So $70 times 3, because I sold 3 of them, is $210. And then a 1-pound order, which is 1 pound, 2 ounces, is $40 with shipping and paying Etsy. So my total would be $210 plus 40 is $250. So I made $250 gross today with the Longleaf pine needles. And what went in my pocket today was $177. And I also sold books, but I do not calculate the books with the Longleaf pine needles. I keep them separate, but I did sell a few books today. But the books are all over the board. They could be anywhere from $8 on up to $100 to $200 to just all over the board. With the pine needles, I only sell 10 different size orders, and I know how much each order is, and I know how much the gross is, and I know how much the net is. But with the books, it varies because they're all over the board. So I don't calculate them when I do the pine needles. I do make separate videos for the books. Okay, now I'm going to show you a fresh one that fell on the ground here. You can see it. And you can spot them a mile away because it's light brown. That's a fresh needle. That is a fresh needle. That's a needle that just fell. Just fell like within the last 5 or 10 minutes. It just fell off the tree because the wind is blowing out here. And like I always tell you guys, you want to come out here after a windstorm. You want to come out here after a rain. Why? Because you're going to pick fresh needles. And customers love fresh needles. They love these. When you send them these, they rave. They'll rave about the needles, how fresh they are. So I always do that. I always come out and strive to pick the fresh ones. Now, what am I going to do now? I've been out here 3 hours. I'm a little exhausted. Not really. I mean, I'm a fast picker. You know, I pick 7 pounds. I'm not bragging. I don't mean to brag. I've been doing this over 4 years. So once you do this for that amount of time, you just get fast. You learn how to pick them fast, and you move around. You have to move around when you pick these. You can't stand in one area and pick. You're gonna get too many short ones. You got to move around, and you got to feel them. When I slide them through my hands real quick, I know the length. If the length comes up short, broken, anything, I throw them down. I don't throw everyone down now. I mean, if they're broken or something. Because like if one of the prongs, there's 3 prongs on per needle. If one prong is an inch shorter than the other 2, it's all right. You know, but normally I try to get them all the same length. So when I pick the needles, I try to get and I definitely try to get them not broken. And I don't get them with sap on them. Try to get them with no sap on them. People don't like sap. And I mean, you can wash them. You're going to wash them. Of course, I wash them when I take them home. But they got to, with the sap on, they got to soak like extra long. I just don't pick them with sap. That's your best bet. Do not pick lonely pine needles with sap. I mean, yeah, if somebody cuts a tree down or something and you go out and get the green ones, leave them out in the yard for like a month and let them dry out in the yard. The rain and stuff will wash all that stuff away. So that's how you deal with that. But normally when you pick these needles off the ground here and you see this sap, leave them. Don't pick them. You see 3 or 4 needles stuck together, throw them back on the ground, leave them there. Don't get them. It's going to take too much time when you're washing them. And when you wash them, you want to be quick. You don't want to be taking a long time. So when you wash them, what I normally do is when they're fresh like this, I'll put a shot glass of water, a shot glass of soap, dish soap, a shot glass of vinegar. I'll put them in. I'll soak them. I'll push them up and down and agitate them. And then I'll leave them in there for 4 or 5 minutes. And I'll pull them out. And then I'll tie them because that was 8 ounces I put in there. And then I'll do the next one, keep doing it. Repetition. So this is how you do it, guys. This is how it's done. And there's good money. Why do people buy lonely pine needles? Well, they buy them to make things. And what things do they make? They weave baskets. They make wreaths that go on walls. They make plant hangers. They make mats that go on a table, placemats for your food, for dinner and stuff. They make placemats that they might put in their bedroom up on top of the dresser, and they might put their jewelry box on top of it. And it might look all fancy and stuff and intricate with designs in it and stuff. And they make all kinds of stuff. And some people special order something specific that they want. And they'll make it for them, and then they'll pay for it, and they'll send it to them. And so people buy these lonely pine needles off of me, and they'll pay $40 for a pound with no problem. Because that 1 pound, which is 1 pound, 2 ounces, because I give 2 ounces, plus I give extra, they're going to make $500 worth of stuff with them pine needles I sent them. And what are they going to make? They're going to make, like I said, they're going to make weave baskets. They're going to weave wreaths that go on a wall, on a door. And on these wreaths, they're going to put little stuff like acorns, maybe some dried up leaves or something. And they'll put them on there, and maybe they'll shellac them or something so they just stay like they were when they put them on there. And they'll spend a lot of time making these wreaths, and they'll look really nice looking. They'll put acorns on them, or they'll put anything on them. whatever if it's a Halloween decoration, they'll put Halloween stuff. If it's a Christmas decoration, they'll put other stuff. And they'll sell them for good money. The wreaths, sometimes I see them selling for $30, $50 on up. All different prices. And people been doing this for a long time. And the Native American Indians have been making stuff with these longleaf pine needles for hundreds of years. And the different tribes that make things, they make them with tribal symbols and stuff, and they'll weave them into whatever they're making, the basket or the placemat, and it'll look really decorative. And then people will know, like, okay, that was made by this tribe, this Native American Indian tribe, because it has this design in it. And people make a lot, and people like this stuff. They like to collect it. It's collectible stuff. And people make good money weaving things and selling them. You'd be surprised. They really make good money with this stuff. And that's why for somebody to spend, even for somebody that, okay, somebody bought 2 pounds, somebody to buy a 1 pound order for $40, 1 pound, 2 ounces plus extra. Like I said, they're going to make $500 with that. So they ain't worried about that $40. And they could make more than $500 if they're really good with what they do, their craftsmanship. They can make something worth a lot of money. And you could look on the internet, you could Google, and you would be surprised how much people get for stuff that they make. And I have customers out in California and stuff that buy 10 pounds at a time. Once a month, they'll buy 10 pounds off me. They'll buy 3.5 pound orders, and I'll mail them out. And I have a lot of customers I have a lot of steady clientele. I've been doing this for over 4 years. So I have a lot of clientele. I have a lot of people that love buying the longleaf pine needles off of me. Why? Because I get them fresh. I get them long. They like them long. They specifically like needles long. How long? Definitely over 10 inches. 11 inches on up is great. They like them because they could weave for a long time with them, because the shorter needles run out quicker and they got to pull up another needle and do it again, The longer needles, they can weave for longer stretches. And like I said, I've been doing this for over 4 years. And I'm in my secret spot. I'm 7 miles from the house. I've been here for 3 hours. I'm getting ready to get out of here. And when I get out of here, I'm going to go pick in the grocery store. I'm going to go pick up some groceries. I got to get some groceries to bring home. I'm thinking of what to bring home. And then once I get home, I got to go home and list books, because I have to get my books up, because I've been selling them, and I keep getting beat down. I normally have 1,900 items in my store. I mean, that's what I've been getting it up to. So I got to get it back up. It's been getting beat down because I've been selling books, selling everything. So, if you like this video, guys, one more thing. I'm still having a $50 giveaway. If you're interested in a $50 giveaway, go to the video. You'll see it with the $50 giveaway. The one for October, it'll be for October 1st, will be for the drawing. And it'll say on it September 1st is when I put it up. And it's for October 1st is the drawing. Well, if you go into that video, go into the comment section and put you subscribed, and I'll enter you into the $50 drawing. And I'm going to have these $50 drawings till the end of the year. So I'm going to continually have these $50 drawings till the end of the year. So all you have to do is subscribe, be a subscriber. And when I have the drawing, I normally announce on the board who the winner is, and then I get in contact with them, and then they get in contact back with me. They give me an email address or something, and then I go there, and then I get their personal address, and then I mail them the $50 gift card, and that's how it works. And I've been doing this all year this year, and I'm definitely doing it to the end of the year. So, if you like this video, guys, hit the like button. And if you really like it, subscribe. And pretty soon, we're going to have another thing's going to be happening pretty soon. It starts to happen in September. And September it happens. And people could make money selling seeds. Yes. They could make money selling seeds. Selling longleaf pine needle seeds. They sell anywhere from 50 cents to $1 each. The longleaf pine needle seeds. And all you have to do is come out here, walk around, look under the trees, and see if you could find, which I'm looking for some, I don't see any. Oh wow, they're way over here. Well, you know what happens? The deers eat them. The deer come out and eat these, and the squirrels eat them. But right here we go. Here's some pine cones. Wow, this is like buried. Okay, here's a pine cone. Now these pine cones, these are old, just over a year old. On each one of these little platforms, each one of them little platforms, there's 150 of them, there is a seed. And them seeds sell for $1 to 50 cents each. And the new pine cones are going to start falling this month. September, October, November. And what you do is you come out and pick the pine cones. And when you pick them pine cones, you'll see they're fresh. And they open and close, believe it or not. And you'll see the seeds in them. And you'll see, it looks like a little thin piece of paper. You'll see what they look like, the seeds. They're brown. And you pick them out. And you put them in a bag. Bring a bag with you or something. You can bang them on the ground. You can bang them. And the seeds will pop out of them. You pick the seeds up, throw them in your bag. And you sell them seeds. You sell 10 at a time for $5 or 20 at a time for $10. Put them in an envelope, mail them to the customer, and charge them between 50 cents and $1 a seed. And there are people that grow trees with the seeds, and they make money doing that. So that's another option. That's something else you could do. So all right, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.